Hello everybody and welcome to Wednesday. Again with the stupid voices. As it's Wednesday, that means one thing. That means it's a special video because I promised it. And I'm gonna deliver. So, as I said in yesterday's video, link in the description, yesterday was the semi-final one of Eurovision. So, I'm going to give you what I thought of semi-final one. Now, every year with Eurovision, I tend to find there's always one semi-final better than the other. And this year, I think, going by what was on last night, semi-final 2 will be the better at semi-finals. Either that or this year's contest is just crap altogether. I'm going to start with the question from yesterday. Do I still think Sweden could win? I think they can. A tiny little part of me is telling me to judge that now. Because obviously they play your clips from the 7 pre-qualifying countries, and Austria and Australia are quite good. Yeah. Out of the pre-qualifying countries, I think the only two in with a real chance of winning are Austria and Australia, because Italy, France and Spain are singing in their native languages, which lately tend not to do too well in Eurovision. It's alright if there's a bit of English in, but you tend to find if you're singing in one language and there's none of the population of anyone know any of that language, then you're not really going to get the votes. And that is what's been happening over the last few years. So I don't know why they're attempting this, or whether they think this year's going to be different. They're going to make them stand out, considering most of the countries are singing in English, or a combination of their own language and English, which we saw last night with a couple. One actually went through. Romania went through, they were doing that. But I think out of all of the surprises from who went through, I think Belgium was a massive surprise. I did not like the Belgium song at all. I can't believe it went through. I thought the Netherlands should have gone through rather than Belgium. But I couldn't vote to save the Netherlands or anything because we couldn't vote yesterday. We can vote in Thursday's semi-final. So also Georgia was a shock, considering for most of it I couldn't understand a word she was saying. Russia going through, no surprise there, but the Russian song was a big surprise. I didn't actually think anything like they were going to do that. I actually expected them, like last year, get booed off the stage. But that didn't happen. Now this was the funny one. I said, wouldn't it be funny if Greece won? Well, they went through in their semi-final, so Greece can still win, even though they've got no money. So that one will be funny. Where else? Serbia. Everyone in Eurovision land is going mad about Serbia. Everyone reckons that she can win. I didn't think much of the song. The only gimmick is that she's rememberable because she's the only one in the contest this year that really isn't a stick insect. And then it goes all 90s club style, which isn't really my scene, even though I was born in the 90s. I was born in the 90s. That don't mean I can go out clubbing in the 90s. And I just didn't get it. It's like they used this big gimmick and I still didn't get it. It felt like something was missing. Gonna admit, she's got a bit of a voice on her. But I think most of them in last night's semi-final were overshadowed by last year's winner, Conchita, who decided to come out and sing. And it's just most of them haven't got the powerful voice that Conchita had. And Austria, I think, won because I don't think it was. Everyone's saying it's the gimmick of the bearded lady, but I don't think it was. I think it was the song. But this year there seem to be quite a few songs that seem to take bits from that. Right, Serbia's one. Serbia took bits from that. Greece's was near enough that. Russia had, I think, a tiny hint of it, but not too much. But that's the thing, lately with Eurovision, everyone seems to copy who won last year. And I don't think that's the right thing to do. It just makes the contest dry and boring. A couple of years ago, we had a massive heat that was played in clubs across Europe for the summer. The next year, everyone entered music like that. And then only Teardrops won, which wasn't any of them. And then everyone enters the little cheery happy songs, like Teardrops, and a big ballad wins. This year, everyone's entering big ballads. No wonder the bookies have got us in the favourites to finish the top 10, because it's so different. Even Spain and France, Italy are singing in their native languages, but they're singing a ballad. The thing with some ballads is they're good and they go on, but if there's that something missing, like a couple that were on last night, they're just 3 minutes too long. And there were some of them I was actually considering shooting myself in the head if it didn't end. Which is a bit hard because the UK don't have guns. But you get my point. It was a bit boring, a bit bland last night with the songs. Most of them were the same. There's a couple of gimmicks. A giant brooch. Feathers. Big dresses. Big dresses. Conchita won in a big dress. Everyone wears big dresses. Big dress. No one was wearing big dresses last year really, apart from Conchita. There we go. Countries just should stick to what they believe in, what they go, not, oh, this one last year, it's going to win again. It's either that or countries this year, and for last year and the year before, no, we haven't got the money, let's enter what won last year, because that's got no chance of winning again. I don't really know, so let's have a look. That was really it. I still think Sweden is going to win, but it may just be by a smaller margin than what I thought it was going to be. I did consider, the other day when I filmed the video, I was considering perhaps a runaway winner, but I'm not sure, because Serbia seems to be getting a lot of attention, which could take a few points away. Russia's getting a lot of attention that could take quite a few points away, not a few, like quite a lot of points away. So could Austria. Right, semi-final 2. Oh, it's got the big guns. What we call the Norway, Ireland and Sweden. Oh, Cyprus are back. Have we got any singing in their native language? Portugal and Montenegro. 2 countries in firsties are singing their own language. Let's hope there's not many ballads. So, Thursdays, what I'm looking for on Thursdays is, I'm looking forward to Montenegro, considering for the last 5-6 years they've entered the same woman. They've entered someone different this year, so that should be fun. We get to know someone else. Norway, Ireland, and Sweden are in it, they're normally quite good. Switzerland can be quite good, so can Cyprus. And Iceland depends on what type of song they're singing. Their last big song, I think, happened around 2008 with the big economic crash. They nearly won and they have just gone bust. Clearly not all mums go to Iceland. Literally, out of them lot, I would say it's anyone's game, because I don't know any of the songs apart from Sweden's. If you want to see all of that, I upload videos every Tuesday and every Friday. I will see you on Friday. All the links you will need is in the description. Give us a big thumbs up and hit that big red button that says subscribe. I'll see you Friday. Bye!